And that's it. That's making a coffee using the Ecoflow and my favourite bean to cup machine. Welcome to the channel. I'm Dave. Yes, a little day later. This is the beastie. It's not very big, as you can see. This, by the way, is the expansion port wherein you can plug, should you so desire, an expansion battery, which I think is about 700 quid. And it doubles the amount of power that you have in the Ecoflow Delta 2. Let's switch it on. And it takes a little while, then it comes on quite nicely. Loads of information in here, including a little light that's just come on to say that it's now wirelessly enabled, so you can get to it from your smartphone and control all sorts of stuff that way. On the front side here, we have two USB-A's and two fast charge USB-A's, then two power delivery USB-C's, which will produce or get up to 100 watts, which is a fair number of watts, which is very canny. Let's turn it round a little bit. Doesn't weigh that much, it's about 11 kilograms there or thereabouts. 4 230 volt sockets, very useful, and they're done in the right way as well, so that the leads come out here, so you can get a reasonable amount of stuff in there. You've also got the mains charging point, reset button, and this is for solar panels, don't you know, or also the car charging, so you can charge it from the car, charge it from solar, charge it from the mains. You can charge it basically anywhere you like. Charging from the car, mind, it'll take you weeks. I think it's about 14 hours to charge it in the car or in the van while you're on the move. But that, you know, if you're doing 2 or 3 hours, plug the blown thing in while you're going. Why don't you? I would. Also down the bottom, you have the standard cigarette lighter socket that everybody knows, and alongside it, two further 12 volt outlets. Which are 3 amps a piece, which is handy. So if you've got anything with 12 volts straight in, like many tellies, you could probably run a 12 volt telly off one of those and save messing about with other stuff, which is also quite canny. Everything's switchable, so you'll hear a beep and see a light come on when you've switched it on. Same with the mains. And it's the same with the USBs on the front. You switch them all on the same way. Not difficult to do. You've got the percentage left. We're at 87%, having made coffee. It'll tell you here that we are wirelessly engaged. And if I get my phone, here's the app loading itself up as they do. And oh, does that mean I've got 2 units? Yes, it does. We'll tell you more about that another time. But you can control it. You've got all kinds of settings you can play with. All of the X boost and all of that, and it will tell you what the specifications are. So let me be absolutely right about this. Its capacity is 1024 watt hours. The net weight is 12 kilograms, that's 27 pounds if you're in Americania. It's in inches, it's 15.7 by 8.3 by 11.1, sorry. In centimetres, 40 centimetres by 21 by 28.1. The 12 volt on the back, the car power output, is 10 amps, 126 watt max. X boost output, max it'll do, is 2400 watts. USB-C output is 100 watts. The DC 5521, those two little sockets, are 3 amps, 12.6 volts. AC output is 1800 watts total. It will surge up to 2700 watts. The USB-A fast charge is 18 watts, and the ordinary USB is 12 watts, and it's got 4 AC outputs. It will charge at 8 amps on your 12 volt input. AC charge would be 1200 watts, and solar charging input is 11 to 60 volts, 15 amp max, 500 watts max. That's the specs, and that's all on the app. I've read all that. I was reading out loud. Isn't that grand? You can set timeouts. You can do all kinds of things. So yes, how much does it cost? Well, in the UK at the minute, this thing is £1,099 on Amazon. That's about par for the course for what it does. You're normally looking at £1 a watt hour, and that seems to be in the right kind of case. I think it's neat, it's light, it's easily transportable, it will certainly do the job, it certainly makes coffee. I've got a few other things that I want to check on it to see how well it works with various other bits and bobs, but I know that I'm going to be able to charge everything I need to charge. I'm going to be able to power everything I need to be able to power, and you'll see it in use more and more as we're travelling around the place, as you will the second unit, but that, dear viewer, is an entirely different video. So anyway, there you go. Oh, I should also point out, I paid for this with my own money. This is not a review unit sent by anybody. I've bought this and I'm pleased I've bought it. I like it. It's neat to look at. The expandability for it is amazing. Yeah, good piece of kit. At some point, not at this point in time because we are now in November, I'll probably look at connecting solar panels up to it, but it's a waste of time at the minute because sun is something we're not getting a lot of. Right, for the moment then, Dave out. But until we see you next time, enjoy the roads, enjoy the skies, but most of all, enjoy your lives, because life rocks when your living room rolls. See you next time, take care, bye bye.